Hey folks, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about something extremely important, and that's supplier reliability. So how reliable are the suppliers that you're using in your business? And how do you spot the good ones? Well, here's some supply secrets that we have to share with you. Let's get started and cover those particular secrets in finding that reliable supplier. Secret number one, look for experience. Now, first of all, experience matters 100%. That's the first thing you look for. So a supplier that has many years in the game usually means that they're a safer bet. They've been through the ups and downs. They know how to handle different situations, hard situations when it comes to, say, returns and refunds. They have those particular processes in place. That's exactly what you're looking for, okay? The next secret, communication. So communication is key. What we usually do when we're sourcing suppliers is we would send out an initial test message to say, yes, hi, how are you? We're looking for a particular supplier for this particular business. We have a client who would like these particular products. So we not only send the product, obviously the message for a response, we send it as a test to see how long it's going to take for them to respond to us. So let's just say a response took a few days, right? So we would then say to ourselves, well, that's just no good. They could have holidays on, etc. So always make sure of that. Look up Google, check to see in that particular country where you're supplying that product, to see whether they've got any, whether it's India, China, make sure that they don't have any holidays at that particular moment, because that's of course going to affect the response rate. But in general, if they take a few days, that's usually a big no-no for us and for yourself as well. That's going to be a massive, it's going to stop you from having any headaches down the track. So also clarity in the responses and understanding what you're actually saying. So let's just say you sent a response and they're responding back, which is great. But what if you have to repeat yourself 10 times? Okay, for them to understand what you're saying. Again, that's a big no-no for us. So, and for yourself too. So when you're searching for a reliable supplier, you've got to make sure, yes, communication is great, but number two, they understand what you're saying as well, okay? Very important. And if they don't tick those two particular points, then we would move on to another supplier. Very simple, okay? Secret number three, so quality control, very important. So with a more reliable supplier, you're going to have particular or solid systems in place for them checking quality controls, because they're going to have a particular standard that they work towards, okay? So, and quality is key, and it certainly can will affect your reputation if quality is diminished in any way with the products that you're trying to sell, okay? So quality control is very important. And typically with a reliable supplier, a larger supplier, that's going to be the case with them usually, okay? Secret number four, ordering samples. Now, ordering samples, yes, it is a small investment, but it's the best way to judge product quality firsthand. Now, of course, we deal with a lot of dropship-based businesses, so of course it's almost impossible to be buying up samples left, right, and center. So what we typically do is we would scour the net for feedback from real-time customers, and let's just say a particular product, even if it's not exactly the same, but we would literally find feedback, photo reviews, that sort of thing from all over the internet to make our assessment in terms of whether that particular product is going to be troublesome, that sort of thing. So yes, purchasing samples is the best. It's fantastic. So if you have your own business that you want to get started with, ordering samples is going to be the number one solution. However, it's not always possible. It's not always practical. Okay, so especially when you're dealing with a dropship business where you don't really want to hold any stock whatsoever, we would rely on others that have purchased that particular product and rely on what they have actually said, what their feedback And look, it's not just one or two. We look at literally hundreds of feedbacks from all over the world to make our assessment. That's how we would do that particular. That's how we'd understand whether it's a good investment or not. Secret number 5. Check reviews again and references. So this is in particular, this is with regard to the supplier themselves, okay? So do a bit of the detective work, look for reviews online for that particular supplier if you can, okay? And again, going back to reviews from particular purchases from that supplier, that would help you as well. You might not find things on Google, especially whether they're from China or India again. You might not find huge, bouts of feedback for that particular supplier. So maybe it's a great idea to sort of get on to other marketplaces where that supplier is selling products and have a look at the actual feedback from customers that have purchased from them. Okay, very important. So that's that there, okay? And there you have it. That's pretty much our top secrets with regards to finding reliable dropship suppliers, or not just dropship, but any online business supplier, okay? So take your time with the process. A great supplier will be the foundation of your success. So a bad supplier is going to mean, unhappy customers, and it's going to mean a short-lived online business for yourself, okay? So if you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and for more insider e-commerce tips. Until next time, keep thriving in your online journey, and we'll be back. Bye-bye.